Welcome back to St. Louis. Second half action between the Santa Clara Broncos and Kentucky Wildcats. Kentucky to inbound with 11:45 to go in the second half, leading Santa Clara 51-47 as Kentucky inbound from the Bronco baseline after the foul against Santa Clara. Owe gets down low. His shot blocked by Graves, and Graves comes away with it for Santa Clara after a foul against Kentucky. That foul against Mo Diabate, his second. Third of the half for Kentucky. Broncos sitting on 5 team fouls in the half as Aboye, again, just picked up his fourth foul. Graves with 3 as well. So the two Bronco centers in foul trouble. Here's Mahi down the left lane. Layup off the window and in. Broncos within 2. 51-49. Kentucky lead with 11:23 to play in the second half. Denzel Aberdeen from the right wing working on Gavaluga. He gets a screen from Garrison. As now Aberdeen drives left, inside, kick out, Garrison top of the key. He thought about the 3, now dribbles right on Graves. Garrison to the left wing for Chandler with 8 to shoot. Under 11 now to play in the second half. Chandler a couple steps out, guarded by Hammond. Gets a screen, now inside, Diabate trying to go to the cup. Layup off the window and in as the buzzer expires. Kentucky back up for 53-49 with 10:50 to play in the second half. Gavalugov across that midline for Santa Clara. Crossover, now gets a screen from Graves at the logo. Gavalugov driving right on Owe, kick out to Mahi on the right wing. Mahi, guarded by Diabate as Graves comes straight away for a screen. Mahi now, a mismatch against Garrison. Couple of crossovers. He's going to step back and try a 3, and that one rainbows in. High arcing 3 there from Elijah Mahi, gets down. Mahi with 17 now to lead the Broncos. Broncos trailing by 1, 53-52 with 10:15 to go in the second half. Chandler cross court, Aberdeen, now Owe on the left wing. Owe slowing it down, goes to Garrison on the right wing. As Garrison, a whistle blown away from the ball, I think. I think that's going to go against Sash Gavalugov. Indeed it is. That's going to be the Broncos' 6th and Gavalugov's 1st. As Kentucky will inbound from the left side of the Bronco baseline. One more foul and Kentucky into the bonus, as they lead it by 1, 53-52 with 10:07 to play in the second half. Denzel Aberdeen with it on the left wing for the Wildcats. Goes to Chandler straight away, who tries the 3. That goes off front iron and out, and Elijah Mahi the board for Santa Clara. Broncos an opportunity to take the lead back, trailing by 1, 53-52 with now 9:50 to play in the second half. Here's Mahi from the left wing. He's going at Diabate now towards the left post. Mahi spinning down low. Fadeaway jumper. Falls short on an air ball, and Owe collects it under the basket for Kentucky. Owe pushing the pace back the other way. Lob up for Garrison. Blocked by Ensminger, but Diabate comes back down with it for Kentucky. Chandler now in the left corner. Back to Owe on the left wing with 18 to shoot. Owe driving right inside. Straight to the basket. Misses the dunk, and it goes out of bounds. Owe missed the dunk off the front of the rim. Broncos possession back. And they have another chance to possibly take the lead back, trailing by 1, 53-52. And you never see that from Otega Owe.
Owe, one of these mental players. If he's in the right mindset here, he will play amazingly, which he has tonight with 16 points. With that miss, it's interesting to see what he'll do in the next possession.
Owe has really turned it on in the second half so far. As here's Sash Gavalugov from the right wing. A lob inside to Allen Graves on the right post. He gets around Garrison. Reverse layup. Goes short, but a foul called, and Allen Graves is headed to the line to shoot a pair. Broncos trailing by 1, 53-52 to Kentucky with 9:07 to play in the second half. Allen Graves at the line, 73.6% free throw shooter.
In Santa Clara, 4 for the last 5 field goals tonight, and shooting 86% on free throws tonight as well.
Winner faces the winner of number 2 Iowa State, number 15 Tennessee State on Sunday. Allen Graves at the line to give Santa Clara possibly the lead back, as here's Graves' first free throw, and that's up and in. Broncos tie it up at 53 with 9:07 to play as KJ Cochran comes back into the game for Christian Hammond for Santa Clara. Again, we got to keep you updated on the storyline of the Broncos centers fouling. Aboye with 4, Graves at the line with 3. As Graves, couple of dribbles, sets himself. Here's the second free throw. Up and in. Graves 2 of 2 at the line. And the Broncos take the lead by 1, 54-53 with 9:05 to go in the second half. Denzel Aberdeen across the midline, goes to Owe on the left wing. Now Garrison from the logo goes to Chandler on the right wing. Chandler down low, Owe, wide open layup, off the window and in. Kentucky back up 1, 55-54 with 8:50 to go in the second half. Elijah Mahi from the left wing. A number of crossovers, gets a screen from Allen Graves. Now the mismatch against Brandon Garrison. Now Cochran from the left corner. Thought about a move and goes back to Mahi, who resets from the left wing. He fakes the three. Now Cochran from the left side, driving down the baseline on Garrison. Thought about the shot. Gavalugov now a left side mid-range. Connects! Broncos back up one, 56-55, with under 8.5 to go in the second half. Aberdeen to carry up the court for Kentucky. He'll go across the logo and swing it to Owe on the left wing, who goes to Garrison at the logo, and a foul called away from the ball. That's against Garrison, and the Broncos have possession back the other way.
That will be Garrison's 4th personal foul. Garrison now in foul trouble, so Kentucky will be taking him out.
Yeah, and Malachi Moreno comes in to replace him. He's got 3 fouls, so both team centers in some serious foul trouble with 8:17 to play in the second half. Here's Gavalugov at the logo. He lost the dribble, but a foul there against Otega Owe as he grabbed, I think, Gavalugov's shoulder there. And so that foul now the 6th against Kentucky. Owe's 2nd. Broncos inbound from the hash next to their bench with 8:11 to play in the second half, as Cam Williams is going to come in for Otega Owe for Kentucky. So Owe, Kentucky's main scorer, the driver of their offense, comes out of the game. Is actually Santa Clara going to inbound from the hash on the far side across from their bench as Christian Hammond comes back into the game for Elijah Mahi for Santa Clara. Hammond, Graves, Gavalugov, Cochran, and Ensminger, the 5 for the Broncos. For Kentucky, it's Diabate, Williams, Moreno, Aberdeen, and Chandler as Ensminger gets it into Gavalugov at the left wing for Santa Clara. Gavalugov, a screen from Graves, now drives right. 1-on-2, and he'll kick out to Ensminger. Ensminger tried to go back to Gavalugov on the right wing, but it's poked out of bounds by Diabate. So Santa Clara keep possession inbounding from the end of their bench between the scorer's table and Coach Sendek, leading by 1, 56-55. With under 8 now to play in the second half. Gavalugov lifts the left wing 3. Jackpot! Broncos by 4, 59-55. As Kentucky back the other way inside. Diabate loses it, and a foul call with 7:47 to go in the second half. That one on the floor against Santa Clara. It's going to send Diabate to the line for a 1-and-1 as the Broncos fans come to their feet as we go to the under 8 media timeout. That foul there against KJ Cochran, his 2nd. Santa Clara by 4, 59-55, with 7:47 to go in the second half. The winner faces the winner of number 2 Iowa State, number 15 Tennessee State on Sunday, trying to advance to the round of 32 of the NCAA tournament. You're listening to the opening round of the NCAA tournament on 103.3 KSCU Santa Clara. Welcome back to Santa Clara. Second inning of work for Braden DeToli on the mound as his first pitch to Anthony Scheffler is lifted out towards right center field. Coming in on is the right fielder Ross, and he makes the catch for the first out in this top of the 5th inning. Santa Clara leading San Jose State 3-1 in the game as the Broncos able to get a quick first out there. So now it's going to be Alex Fernandez back at the top of the order for the Spartans. Peyton Rolls, the other one, due up in the inning for San Jose State. As Fernandez 0 for 2 today with 2 groundouts to second base. Fielding replacement as well for the Broncos in the inning as Mateo Garcia replaces Brian Viskovich out and left after pinch hitting for him back in the 4th. As DeToli's first pitch to Fernandez goes outside on the breaking ball at 80 miles an hour for ball 1. Fernandez at the plate, 2nd year with San Jose State after spending a year at Memphis and a year at Edmonds Community College. Also played 5 years of summer ball. As the 1-0 pitch, breaking ball that time tags the outside corner. Ball and a strike on Alex Fernandez, but Fernandez has been excellent for San Jose State in his year prior, back in 2025. All-academic team for the Mountain West All-Tournament team in 2025, and a player of the week as well in the week of February 17th. As he takes the 1-1 pitch outside, breaking ball again there at 80 miles an hour. And so the count now 2 balls and a strike to Fernandez, who has received a steady diet of breaking balls in the first 3 pitches of this at-bat. Fernandez also preseason all-conference in the Mountain West this year. As the 2-1 pitch goes outside on the breaking ball again, and the count now 3 balls and a strike on Fernandez. And Fernandez has really lived up to it this season. A .455 batting average, a .1265 OPS in 101 at-bats. He's got 4 home runs to boot. And here's the 3-1 pitch, and that one sails outside, ball 4. So Alex Fernandez works a 5-pitch walk, And there's a runner on first with one out in the top of the fifth inning for San Jose State, with the two-hitter Peyton Rolls coming up to bat. Broncos a 3-1 lead over the Spartans. As Rolls 1 for 2 today. A single and a ground out to second in his last at bat back in the third. Detoli sets, first pitch to Rolls. Swing and a miss. Big cut there from Rolls. And the ball just clipped the underside of his bat into the mid of the catcher, Cohen Karsten, for the first strike. Detoli from the left side of the rubber goes over to check on Fernandez at first, and Fernandez back in safely with the dive. Rolls a freshman for the San Jose State team at .469 in his senior season with Benencia High School, and has picked up where he's left off, a .327 average this year, to go with a .813 OPS on the season. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that one just inside. It's now a ball and a strike on Rolls. And runner on first and one out for San Jose State in the top of the fifth. They trail Santa Clara 3-1. Detoli sets. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball out towards the right field side. And that's going to go foul off the netting in front of the highway behind the stands. And so now a ball and 2 strikes against Peyton Rolls. That last one a fastball at 87 miles an hour. So runner on first. One out top of the fifth inning. 3-1 Santa Clara over San Jose State. Jake McCoy waits on deck for the Spartans as Detoli brings the hands together on the mound. And the 1-2. And that sails high. And Rolls takes it. And it's the count now 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Detoli there trying to get Rolls to the high heat, but Rolls didn't want to bite. Detoli comes back set. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. So Rolls stays in the at-bat. We'll keep it at 2-2. San Jose State looking to respond to the run the Broncos put up in the last half inning in the bottom of the fourth, as they lead 3-1 over San Jose State. Broncos with 2 runs in the first. San Jose State with a response with a run in the top of the second, and that last run in the fourth for Santa Clara. As the 2-2 pitch grounded towards short. Cleary over to his right, and it goes off the bottom of the glove, and it's going to stay there, and that's going to be an error against Ben Cleary. And Rolls makes it to first as Alex Fernandez advances to second. And it's first and second for the Spartans with 1 out in the top of the fifth for the 3-hitter Jake McCoy. McCoy 0 for 2 today, a strikeout and a flyout out to center. But he's another guy having an excellent year for San Jose State this year. A .314 average and .875 OPS. And he's got 16 RBIs so far on the season with another RBI opportunity here. 3-1 Broncos lead San Jose State. First and second, 1 out for the Spartans. First pitch in there, a called strike down the middle. Fastball at 89 miles an hour to McCoy in the count. 0-1. McCoy, his second year with the Spartans, has spent 3 years in summer ball as well, previous to San Jose State, to go with 2 years at Santa Rosa Junior College. It's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball there at the bottom part of the zone from Detoli at 80 miles an hour. And so the count 0-2 on McCoy. And first and second, 1 out top of the fifth inning. Santa Clara leading San Jose State 3-1 as the Spartans look to try and find some response here with a runner in scoring position. The 0-2 pitch. Hard line drive towards third. Sauce catches it and throws to second for the double play. Side retired. So we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Santa Clara leads San Jose State 3-1. You're listening to Santa Clara Bronco Baseball on 103.3 KSCU Santa Clara.